What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to bring you a Saitama update video, particularly on Saitamask and Lily Finance, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel for content like that. So let's take a look at Saitama, down 11.61%. Isn't really a surprise given the fact that we haven't got the swap feature fully rolled out. We were meant to launch Lily Finance token tonight, but that has obviously been delayed, and we are still kind of waiting for the swap feature to be fully implemented, where the tokens that we expected to go on there are on there. Now I'm going to show you the live app and bring that up and put that in the screen so you can kind of see. And I do think there is a couple of things that are interesting. You can try and add tokens, which I think will be used to add your own basic token, and equally the liquidity function feels like that's where you add liquidity, which is what Saitama are talking about. So I think there's still a couple of things they need to work out. But let's take a look at some of the numbers. 11.4 million in daily volume, 1.4 billion market cap, so dropped about $400 million, 325,341 holders. Like I said, the price 2774 has found a little bit of support down in the kind of mid twos, but is currently having a bit of a sell off from over the last kind of, couple of hours. These are the 4-hour charts that we are looking at. So what do we kind of know? Well, look, we know Lily is ready to go. We know that it's sat there, 120 quintillion tokens ready to rock and roll, but we also know it's been delayed. So we got this January the 30th, so it's a few days old now. An updated version of Saitamask ecosystem mobile application can now be downloaded via the Apple Store or Google Play. Update resolves the core issues of the DDoS attacks, making it easy for people to download and register on Saitamask. I'm still getting loads of questions in the comments to a lot of videos about registering. Go to the Telegram group, there is quite a bit on there. The best thing I found when I was getting 401s was to delete the app, reinstall, turn my phone off, turn it back on again, put the my credentials in that I used to register, and then it seems to have worked. Mine has worked flawlessly since. If anyone joined the live stream the other night, you can see that. Also, we see this, the first wave of tokens that will list to become available for purchase January the 31st. That didn't happen, unfortunately. Deku, Impact, Kishimoto, Mandox, Shana, Shirio, Shaman King, and Ridge. Lily will be delayed. Now, we did get an update from Russ, where it talks about the Apple Store was update pending. This is 18 hours ago. It still hasn't dropped as of yet for me, but the Apple Store update pending. Trade pairs and liquidity has been injected today for new tokens, as well as more Saitama LP to help stabilize coin and platform. Lily pushed to Wednesday, barring any major setbacks, and minor bugs cleared out during the brief shutdown earlier. So let's jump on to the Saitamask app, and we can kind of have a look and see what I mean by in terms of kind of tokens. So we'll just open Saitamask up. I'm already logged in, and you can see that I'm already sat on the liquidity screen. So we'll just jump back to the home page. So you can see here, I can add the tokens, but we've still only got the main altcoin tokens. Let's say I want to put Mandox in. You can see that it's not there, but obviously I can add Ethereum, Tether, Binance Coin. We'll just chuck Ethereum and add that on there. Nice and smooth. So we're going to go into the swap function. So we press the little paw at the bottom and click into the swap function. And again, you can see there, if we click select a token, you can only see Ethereum and Saitama. We cannot see the other tokens. Now, what I think is really interesting, you can see this button at the bottom. We can press add token. Now, this address that I'm about to type into this is actually the contract address from Mandox. So you all know that I'm a big supporter of Mandox and the project they're doing. And it says import token data. You can see it says loading data. This is that there are requests to add this token to Saitamask in progress. Please wait for our confirmation when your token is approved to be listed on Saitamask. So I think that is how you would add a token normally. So I'm only speculating. I don't know, but it does feel a bit strange that I could add a token. I'd be really interested to see what happens with a token that maybe isn't on there. And then equally, when we go into the pools, we can add liquidity. Now, whether that'll be done for the staking platform or not, but I can add liquidity from my tokens. So yeah, clearly we still haven't got the full swap. We can't pull up some of the data that we want. If we click into the crypto assets, search cryptocurrency, you can see that we haven't got anything on there. So clearly still some bugs in the system that we are working through, and some bugs that we need to finish off. So that's going to do it for the app. And I think, look, ultimately, where do we get to with Saitamask? I think a lot of people still are super bullish on it. Lily Finance is going to be good. The thing, they just need to get it right. I saw a tweet earlier where people were saying, go and do an app if you want to do better. Look, I don't think anyone's debating the difficulty of making the app. I think what we get disappointed with in Saitama is when we expect the deadline to be achieved, and then for whatever reason, we don't see it. So like as an example, we haven't heard it from anything from Russ for the last 18 hours. Again, I talk about Saitama being a long-term hold for me. And I do think when we get this app out and we start being seen some of the function, we will start to see some of the price move. Now, what people are saying is don't do the swaps or anything, because there is a risk to losing tokens. And equally, right now, I wouldn't move anything over. I just wait until these bugs are ironed out. I have the app. For me, it's working perfectly. Has done ever since the version 10 got updated. But let me know in the comments down below, are you still having fun with Saitamask, or are you still struggling to get in? And I'll try and answer as many comments as I can and support wherever I can. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. As ever, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.